The Hour's Watcher. It started strangely. I was lying on my couch at about 12:30, exhausted from swim practice, watching TV. My school day sucked, because my girlfriend Ashley had broken up with me. I had failed 4 tests and was told I have to serve detention after school for the rest of the week. My swim coach decided to make us swim 5 miles. My parents were upstairs sleeping. My sore body overwhelmed me, and I fell asleep. I didn't sleep for too long. I woke up sweating. I was confused because I had not had any nightmares, or any that I remember at least, and it was only about 70 degrees in my house. I glanced at my phone. It was 3. I cursed quietly as I thought of getting up in 2 hours. I closed my eyes and tried to fall back asleep, but something wasn't right. I heard a constant static noise. I looked at my TV. It was a static screen. The cable box was on my TV, was on my right channel, so it shouldn't have been static. I reached for my remote and turned off the TV. I closed my eyes, feeling slightly anxious. I felt like someone was staring at me endlessly. Someone that wasn't supposed to be in my house. After nearly 10 minutes of that feeling, I sat up. My heart skipped a beat. Something was staring at me, nearly 5 inches from my face. Its eyes were shining silver color, almost metallic looking. Its skin was more pale than anybody's skin should be. Its mouth was gaping and had no teeth. Blood was dripping from the roof of its mouth. Its hair seemed like it had been torn out, not cleanly shaven. As it stared, it made a deep, endless, moaning noise. My heart was pounding so hard I bet my parents could hear it. I don't know if I was breathing or not. I felt like I was hypnotized. I don't know how long it was because I woke up in the same position at 5:36, and my parents woke me up to drive me to school. The thing was gone. I said nothing at school. I saw that thing watch me out of the corner of my eye, but when I turned, he wasn't there. When friends attempted to talk to me, I mumbled back, not really paying attention, and walked away. That night stressed me out to the point where it affected everything. I don't know if it was a nightmare or not. Even if it was a nightmare, it would still terrify me the same. I skipped swim practice in detention and went back home to sleep. I thought if it was a nightmare, sleeping would help me forget. I flopped down onto my couch and fell asleep fast. I woke up at 3 again. I could hear the static from my TV. I could see the white emitting from it through my eyelids. I could hear the moan. I kept my eyes closed because I knew it was there. I could feel its presence. I opened my eyes ever so slightly. I could see his bare, skinny body standing at the edge of my couch. I shut my eyes again. I didn't sleep because I feared what would he do if I fell asleep. So I just lay there, listening to the 2 most frightening sounds of my life. I heard my parents' voices coming from down the steps. The noise stopped. How? Could they not hear it? I repeated the same routine, not talking to anyone, skipping swim and process, and sleeping after school. I woke up that night at 3 once again, and he was standing at the foot of the steps. I stared again, still keeping the same horrifying feeling. The next night he was on the steps. Why was he getting farther from me? 3 nights later, of the same terror-filled nights, he was out of view. I don't know if he was staying at the top of the steps. Maybe he was behind me. I slowly rotated my body. He wasn't. Then I thought that maybe it wasn't even there. Maybe it decided to stop. That night I got some sleep. The next couple of days I started to talk to my friends every day. My grades got very high. I started serving detention and going to my swimming practices. All of my problems were gone. But there was one thing I found very strange. My parents stayed very quiet. They stopped going to work for about a week, and they slept all day. At 3 I heard my parents' door creak. A very faint moan-like sound had started. I was very confused and angry, because it was 3 in the morning. I walked groggily up my steps. Once I reached my parents' door, I immediately stopped walking. I remembered last week. That's why my parents had stopped talking. That's why the thing had been getting farther. It never left. It was going for my parents. I ran as quickly and quietly as I'd ever run down my steps and grabbed my phone. I typed 911. Just as I was about to press the call button, I heard a noise. A very loud noise. A scream. My parents. I froze. My heart was pounding so hard I thought it was going to explode. I heard running down my steps. I heard my front door open and close. I waited about 10 minutes and then turned around. Nothing. I tiptoed slowly to my steps. I went to my parents' room and immediately sprinted out of the house. The image of my parents' severed heads lying on the bed haunts me every night. I'm writing this from my laptop in my kitchen closet. My battery is about to run out. I can feel its presence. I am scared to death. I don't want to die. Someone please help me. It's been 3 days. I can hear the door creaking open with every day. Please, if you're reading this, please come to my